Hey, what's going on, guys? Stravik Jensen here with you, and I'm going to talk to you about 5 quick tips you guys can use to survive your first 7 days and 7 days to die. Alright guys, hey, before we get into those tips, got a couple of links down below. One is for the Twitch channel, which I'll be streaming 7 Days to Die Fridays, Saturdays, and Sunday evenings. Also, you can come out and hang out at our Discord community, all listed below. And with all that being said, let's get into those tips. Alright guys, first thing that we want to do for tip number 1 is going to be to do our beginning quests. The beginning quests are really easy, they're really quick, and you can knock them out usually within probably the first 5-10 minutes that you're in game. All it takes is a little bit of wood, a little bit of plant fiber, and some stone, and a little bit of your time. So the first thing that we're going to do is craft a bedroll. So we'll go into our build menu here, and as you can see, once you open up the build menu, that quest item that needs to be made will be will have an exclamation mark next to it to indicate that, hey, this is a quest item that needs to be done immediately. So we'll go ahead and craft that up first. And what we'll do is go ahead and take that, and we'll just real quick set it down at our feet and pick it back up because we're not going to hang out here. Alright, next thing it wants us to do is make a stone axe. This is going to be the first tool that you guys will make, and will come very, very crucial in gathering more wood and stone. Next item is going to be fiber pants and the fiber shirt, which is really just kind of to put clothes on. Really doesn't do a whole lot. Gives you cold resist and heat resist of 2, and cold resist of 2 and a heat resist of 1 for the shirt. So we'll go ahead and put that on, and we will move on to the to craft a wooden club. Now this is the this is an awesome thing to have at the beginning of the game here. However, I thought I had already picked up enough material to knock out all these quests real quick. Alright, wooden club. This wooden club does a melee damage of 13, power attack damage, which is your right mouse button, of 27, and is takes a little bit of stamina, which is pretty crucial at the beginning of the game here. As you can see, you only have 100 stamina, and this thing takes 17 per swing. However, attacks per minute is 55, so as long as you're one-on-one with a zombie and kind of dance around with it, you should be able to take it out with ease once you have this club made. Next thing we're looking to is bows and arrows, which, again, I thought I had enough materials. So we'll go ahead and grab this up real quick. And this is going to make us go look for a bird nest. Guys, this is kind of a bonus tip for you guys. Anytime you come across a bird nest, like, you need to stop and absolutely loot it. Reason being is they have a chance of having eggs in there, and that is very crucial for getting started compared to just cooking grilled meats. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this primitive bow and stone arrow rocking, and we'll go ahead and get that armed. And as you see, you need to hit the R key here to go ahead and load up that one stone arrow, and you can make some more as you progress in the game. And finally, it wants us to do a wood block. We'll go ahead and craft that wood block. You need to make sure you have a little extra wood in there as well, because you're going to need that wood when you place the wood block down. Because what it wants you to do is fill in that frame block. And then the last thing will be to build that campfire. Go ahead and craft it. And we'll just slap it on there, and we're going to go ahead and leave those there. And we need to locate the trader, which is going to be 449 meters that way. So we're going to go ahead and head out that way, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're here for the trader here. This is going to be leading to tip number 2. And I'll even give you guys a little bonus tip in here. I would place a base close to your first trader, as you will be spending a lot of time in and out of the traders here. So we're going to go up here and go check this out.
We sell only the best.
Alright, so Trader Joel is going to have some jobs here as well as inventory items. Now, for the inventory items, you're not really going to have the dukes to start off with to get the stuff that you need out of here. But as you can see here, he's got a lot of stuff that's available for you. So, how do I get my dukes? I'm glad you asked that question.
Happy travels.
Right here, you're going to ask if he has any jobs. And look at that, so he does. He's going to have different jobs here for you. Buried supplies, clear zombies. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any to offer me, but there's also fetch quests. The buried supplies is just like it sounds. You're just going to go in there and go dig looking for supplies. Clearing zombies, you're just going to go into a POI, and your whole purpose in life there is to go in there and clear out all the zombies at that POI. And then the fetch quest, you'll have to go into a POI, go into the POI itself and actually look for the satchel and bring back that satchel to the trader. And once you complete those, let's go ahead and pick this up. And once you complete those, you can come back and turn in to receive some dukes from them. Alright guys, as you can see here, we have the buried stash right here below us. And as you can see, there's a yellow ring here that shows the general vicinity of where this buried stash is. So we're going to get down here and we're going to see if we can't get lucky and hit this thing here. And as you get closer into where it's at, this ring will get smaller. Alright, so once you find your stash here, you just get it open there and then go ahead and loot it. You'll see that you'll have your White River supplies here, along with a few other assorted goods. And then, you dig your way back out of here. Oh boy. Go ahead and dig her grave. Oh. So, another thing is, when you do these buried treasure quests, once you find the treasure, it will spawn you 4 zombies. Alright, let's go get this back to the trader. Alright guys, back here at the traders. So we'll run in here and turn in our quest.
Here is your reward.
And as you can see, you get a choice of one reward as well as those dukes, and a crap ton of XP that'll get you started there. And then you can just go ahead and pick you another quest here. And as you can see, I've got some fetch quests, some buried supplies, and some clear zombie quests. Alright guys, tip number 3, base placement. You definitely want to try to figure out where you want your base to be placed, usually around day 1, if not day 2. 2 reasons for this. 1, you can start go ahead and getting ready for your day 7 horde by building up your defenses and getting as strong as possible. 2, this will give you a place to start dumping off all your material that you pick up, that you loot within your first 7 days, so that you can build up your defenses. There's 2 ways that you can do this. You can either take over a POI that you've already looted and kind of convert it into something that you could try to defend, or try to find a nice flat area somewhere within the map so that you can get some kind of range and be able to see when the zombies are coming your way. Alright guys, tip number 4. Whenever you guys are clearing out your POIs or just out looting in general, you're going to come across some of these pallets. These pallets might have cement in them, or they might be blue covered pallets that will hold cobblestone. You always want to harvest these and start stocking up on these, because they will come in handy when you go about upgrading your base. So anytime you see them, you want to harvest them right away. Alright guys, and your final tip for you guys for your first 7 days is to loot everything you come across. Trash, empty boxes, cars that you come across on the roads. Loot everything. And when you do loot everything, you're going to find that your inventory does get kind of full pretty quick, as you can see here. I didn't pick any up, but sometimes you get these brass trophies, these lead trophies, lead fishing weights. Try to avoid breaking those down. Obviously, if you need the space and you need to condense all that stuff, go ahead and break it down. But just remember that every time you break down one of those items, you lose 25% of that value if you don't put it directly into the forge. So, alright guys, hey, I hope you found those tips helpful in getting started on your first 7 days in 7 Days to Die. If so, please give me like the little thumbs up. It's like right here somewhere. And if you guys want to stay up to date on more videos that are going to be coming out covering 7 Days to Die, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and catch you guys on the next video.